Hey, what's going on YouTube, baby? Hey, we back with another episode. Sports Picks with Big Zay. You already know we've been hitting the books hard all month, baby. We've been coming strong. Man, I hit me some big money yesterday. Couple big parlays cashed me yesterday. Man, I'm feeling really good coming into today. Let me jump right into it. This is my MLB picks for Friday, August 26th, 2022. Now, we got a longer slate today, so I'm going to jump right into it. First game, we got the Dodgers taking on the Marlins. We got Tyler Anderson on the mound for the Dodgers, and we got an undecided pitcher on the mound for the Marlins. I really don't know too much information about this game. I will take the Dodgers on the money line, considering that the Dodgers have a left-hand pitcher on the mound. OPS in the last 30 days, Marlins have not been the best team when it comes to left-hand pitching. They're actually one of the worst. So I'm going to lean towards Dodgers on the money line. And Dodgers been playing real good baseball, but one thing I did see, is, they did beat the Brewers 12-6, last game, and they got to come all the way from the Dodgers to the Marlins. So I do like the under in this game, too, whether it's 7.5 or 8.5. I'm going to do the alternate line. If they got an under 7.5, I'm going to do under 8. If they got an under 8.5, I'll do under 9. I like both picks. I like Dodgers money line, and I like the under. I'll let you pick your poison. Next game, we got the Reds taking on the Nationals. We got Mike Minor going up against Cade Cavalli. And in this one, even though the Reds got the better lineup, in my opinion, got the better bullpen, we see the Nationals at a negative 170 favorite. This might be the biggest favorite Nationals been in a long, long time. And I think Vegas might be onto something. I'm gonna take the Nationals on the money line. The Reds have not pitched their best baseball lately. They have not been batting their best baseball lately. They are coming off a sweep off the Phillies. When Cade Cavalli, he pitched really good in the minor league. And this is his first start in the major league. And we see some of these minor league pitchers coming in this major league baseball in their first start. They're really pitching really well. So I feel like Cade Cavalli, the Reds might not, the Reds, they haven't really seen him perform. They might not have too much film on him. I'm going to take the Nationals on the money line. Next game, we got the Pirates at the Phillies. We got Bryce Wilson going up against Bailey Falter. And even though I want to really take the Phillies in this spot, I just do not trust Bailey Falter. He's not one of the better Phillies pitchers to me. And Bryce Wilson, that's a guy I cannot trust neither with a high ERA. Last time Bailey Falter went up against his Pirates lineup, the Phillies did win 4-2. He gave up 6. He pitched 6 innings. He gave up 5 hits, 2 earned runs, and a home run. Giving up Bailey Falter. He although it's been some games where he's been pitching pretty good, his performance did sparkle to me a little bit. He just gives up too many home run balls to me. And if you give up home runs to this Pirates team, that can strike home runs just any time. I just don't know if I really trust the Phillies price. I'm gonna take the over 8. They got the over and under set really high at 9. I'm gonna go over 8, do an alternate run line. I think the best bet for this game, for this Phillies game, is the over 8. Next game, we got the Angels taking on the Blue Jays. We got Reed Detmers going up against Mitch White. And last time Reed Detmers was on the mound, he gave up 10 hits, 4 earned runs, 4 innings played to a Detroit Tigers team that's hitting left-hand pitching, pretty good, but not hitting left-hand pitching like the Blue Jays. The Blue Jays have been coming alive. The offense have been coming alive. The Blue Jays and the Yankees, I think, have both got their mojo back. I'm going to take the Blue Jays on the money line. Next game, we got the Rockies taking on the Mets. We got Chad Kuhl going up against Chris Bassett. And, boy, Chris Bassett might be the best pitcher of this whole month right now. He's done pitched in 4 games this month and only gave up 2 earned runs this whole entire month. He was pitching lights out until he just went up against his Phillies lineup, where the Mets did get the win. And he only gave up 2 earned runs to a strong Phillies lineup that's way stronger than the Rockies. I'm going to take the Mets negative 1.5 in this spot. We had Mets negative 1.5 yesterday. Easy cash. And we're going to take Mets negative 1.5 again today. Next game, we got the Rays taking on the Red Sox. We got JT on the mound going up against Michael Walker. And, JT, I really ain't got no information on the guy. As far as the little film I have studied on YouTube and the stuff I have seen from him, he's a pretty solid pitcher, But this Red Sox team, I just feel like they're dying for a win, It's only gonna come a matter of time before the Red Sox do get a win. They've been pitching horribly lately, hitting horribly lately. You know, in some of these games, they've been right there in it, but the bullpen has let it go. You know, you see yesterday against the Blue Jays, or I'm sorry, yeah, if I'm not mistaken, yesterday against the Blue Jays, the Red Sox looked like they damn near had it in the bag. They was coming for a comeback win, and they still the bullpen just let it go. So, you know, the Rays don't have a lineup like the Blue Jays. I think the Rays have been doing really good because they haven't been playing some of the better competition. You know, but this is going to trust the Rays in the spot. We see the Red Sox at -125, slight favorites, and I can see why. I think Michael Wacha is a more trustworthy pitcher than JT on the mound. I'm going to have to take the Red Sox at a very slight favorite. You know, I just think they got to get it done here. If they don't get it done here and start to turn around their season, I don't see the Red Sox you know, doing anything. They might just have to rebuild to next season. Next game, we got the Tigers taking on the Rangers. You know, and boy, this is a tough game. You know, we got a left-hand pitcher for the Tigers. We got Glenn Otto for the Rangers. You know, and both of these teams, you know, they're just not my favorite teams to back. And even though the Rangers been hitting lights out lately, you know, they took 2 of the 3 games out the Rockies, and 2 of them games they just overpowered the Rockies with high-scoring games. The last game on the mound for the Rangers, they beat the Rockies 16-4. You know, and putting up 16 runs, I just don't see how well their offense bounces back. You know, considering they're going up against the left-hand pitching, where at the beginning of the year, the Rangers and OPS against left-hand pitching was top 5, top 10 in the league. But, you know, the last 30 days, they have not been the best against left-handed pitching. You know, compared to right-handed pitching, they've actually been hitting right-hand pitching way better than they have hitting left-hand pitching. You know, and Tigers, you know, the Tigers hit left-hand better than they do right-hand. So, considering that both teams favored the opposite pitcher, I'm going to take the under 9. I think runs is hard to get by in this game. You know, the Tigers just put up 6 runs on the Giants. The Rangers just put up 16 runs on the Rockies. You know, if this game go over, I'm going to be surprised. They got the over and under at 8.5. I don't want the half run to kill me. I'm going to do under 9. For the Tigers and Rangers, I think the best bet, the best line in this game is the under 9. Next game, we got the Diamondbacks taking on the White Sox. We got Tommy Henry going up against Johnny Cueto. And in this one, I got to take the White Sox on the money line. You know, the White Sox hasn't been pitching the best baseball in the last couple weeks. But Johnny Cueto, I think, on the mound is a way better, far trustworthy pitcher than Tommy Henry. You know, Tommy Henry is a left-handed pitcher. And the White Sox do hit left-hand pitchers pretty good. You know, they're not the best in the league. They're not the worst. They're right there kind of sort of in the middle a little bit. So they're not the best, not the worst. But they do hit left-handed pitching. But I'm going to take the White Sox on the first 5 innings. You know, I think Johnny Cueto is the better pitcher in the first 5 innings. I do not trust this White Sox bullpen. The White Sox bullpen has let us down too many times. I'm going to take White Sox on the money line in the first 5 innings. You know, Johnny Cueto, you know, in his last 30 innings played, he only gave up 6 earned runs. He's got 30 innings played this whole entire month, only 6 earned runs. He's been pitching lights out this whole entire month. I'm going to take White Sox on the money line. Next game, we got the Orioles taking on Houston Astros. We got Kyle Bradish going up against Lance McCullers Jr. And, you know, the Houston Astros are 42-18 at home. Out of 60 games at home, they won 42 of them, only lost 18. They're a better team at home. It seems like they're taking all their losses on the road. You know, and I just think they're on a home winning streak. You know, they just swept the Twins. You know, they're just a team, though, excuse me, people just don't want to mess with right now. And even though the Orioles are just so hot, they got Kyle Bradish on the mound. And Kyle Bradish, you know, he's not my favorite pitcher against really strong lineups, especially a lineup like the Astros that, you know, they just come alive anytime. You know, you can have the Astros down 4-0, 4-3, 4-2, it don't matter. And, you know, if they only got a couple runs to score, they could put up 4, 5, 6, 7, even 8 runs in one inning. That's just how powerful that lineup is. I'm going to take the Astros on a -1.5 on the run line. And I think that's the best bet and the best line for this game. Next game, we got the Cubs taking on the Brewers. We got Justin Steele going up against Freddie Peralta. And, you know, Justin Steele done pitched 5 times against this Brewers lineup. And now his 5 times, the Brewers only really got earned runs off him twice. The other 3 games, he absolutely pitched phenomenal shutout baseball for the Cubs. And even when he pitched phenomenal, a couple of them games the Cubs lost. just simply because their bullpen gave up later runs to this Brewers team in the end. You know, when the Cubs are facing a pitcher in Freddie Peralta that I do not like to back up, but even though Freddie Peralta is not the best pitcher, he's just a decent right-handed pitcher. And I think he's decent enough to keep the Cubs offense on a minimum. You know, the last time the Brewers and the Freddie Peralta played the Cubs, the Freddie Peralta the one up against his Cubs lineup twice. They lost 6-5 in his last match, and then the one before that they won 5-4. So, you know, he's kind of been struggling with the Cubs himself. The Brewers have been struggling with the Cubs all season. You know, in this game, man, it's kind of hard, but I'm going to take the Brewers on the money line. I'm going to take a shot. This is one of my least favorite games on the board. You know, considering Cubs bullpen is just so bad, I don't know if they can limit this Brewers team for a whole 9 innings. If they do, I'll really be surprised. I'm going to take Brewers on the money line. I really don't like this game, but I'm going to lean toward the Brewers on the money line. This next game I also don't like, too. These are the two worst, least favorite games, in my opinion, on the whole slip today. We got the Cubs and the Brewers. I'm going to lean toward the Brewers. I really don't like them, but the Padres and Royals as well. The Padres have just been ass lately. You know, and excuse my profanity, but that's just the word for it. They've just been straight ass. You know, the Padres got one of the better lineups, and even with Juan Soto out, they should still be able to get it done against some of these teams that's just coming in here and just showing them up, you know, like the Nationals, the Guardians. You know, these are two teams that, you know, I just feel like their lineups is not top tier when it comes to Dodgers and Astros and Yankees, you know, and Padres, I just feel like they got a top tier lineup, you know, like the Mets, you know, just a top tier, you know, just top of the line baseball as far as all these Major League Baseball teams. So for them to have been playing like they've been playing, I really don't know who to take in this spot. Only reason I'm going to take the Padres on the first 5, I'm going to take Padres on the first 5 innings because they got Joe Musgrove on the mound. I think Joe Musgrove is far better than Chris Bubic. And I just don't trust this Padres bullpen against this Royals lineup. I'm going to take the Padres on the first 5 innings. I think that's the best line and the best bet for this game. Next game, we got the Giants at the Twins. We got Alex Wood going up against Joe Ryan. And, you know, the Twins is on a 6-game losing streak. You know, the Giants just lost 6-1 to the Tigers. You know, the Twins just got swept, but that was against the Astros team. I will give the Twins a little push on that because the Astros lineup is just one of the best lineups in all Major League Baseball. But I'm not going to give a push to the Giants. Losing to a Tigers team with Carlos Rondon on the mound, you know, we did call that we did call that we've been calling the Tigers all season long, you know. So man, I just can't give Giants credit as much as I can give the Twins. You know, the Twins got swept by the Astros. The Giants lost to the Tigers. That's just how we put it. I'm going to take the Twins on the money line. The Twins are slight favorites at -130. I'm going to just take a shot. I'm going to take the Twins on the money line. Next game, for the last game of the day. Matter of fact, this ain't the last game. I apologize. Next game of the day, we got the Braves taking on the Cardinals. We got Spencer Strider going up against Jose Quintana. And I think this might be the game to watch. I think this might be the best, entertaining, most competitive game on the whole entire board. We got Spencer Strider for the Braves. He done went against this Cardinals lineup before. And last time he went up against this Cardinals lineup, the Braves lost 3-2. Spencer Strider pitched phenomenal. He pitched hella baseball. He pitched 6 innings, only gave up 2 hits, 0 earned runs. He pitched phenomenal against this Cardinals lineup for the Braves bullpen still to let him down. And you know, last time Jose Quintana went up against the Braves, he was on the Pirates, but the Pirates lost 5-3. You know, he kept the Pirates in it. You know, and the Pirates don't have an offensive power like the Cardinals do. I think Jose Quintana is good enough to keep the Cardinals in it. And I think Cardinals got the better bullpen than the Braves as of right now. You know, I'm going to take the Cardinals on the plus money at +135. I'm actually going to take the Cardinals today, too. Put them in a parlay or two, my money line up myself. I'm going to take the Cardinals at +135. You see OPS in the last 30 days against left-handed pitching. The Braves at .823. They've got their left-handed pitching mojo back. They're hitting lefties better than they are hitting right-hand pitches now. You know, but the thing about it on the Cardinals side, the Cardinals are now starting to hit right-hand pitching better than they do hit left-hand pitching. At an OPS at .883, almost at .9. They're one of they're top 5 when it comes to OPS the last 30 days against right-handed pitching. So, you know, in this game, I can see the total going over. But before I can see the total going over, I do like the Cardinals on the plus money, +135. And that's my best bet and the best line for that game. Next game, we got the Yankees at the Athletics. We got Garrett Cole going up against J.P. Spears. And y'all see the Yankees yesterday, 13-4 win. We had the Yankees yesterday. We taking Yankees again. Hopefully Yankees got their mojo back. Hopefully Yankees offense is coming like they've been coming all season. They had like a damn near a whole month slump before they finally got that 13 runs. I mean, it's an Athletics team, so even if they sweep the Athletics, it's not going to be too confirming for me to be like, oh, the Yankees is back. I got to see him up against some of these better teams in this Major League Baseball. But in this spot against J.P. Sears, I do think the Yankees going to get to him. I'm going to take Yankees -1.5. I think we see another blowout game like yesterday. Yankees win 8-3, something like that today. I'm going to take Yankees -1.5. Last game of the day, we got the Guardians going up against the Mariners. We got Shane Bieber on the mound going up against Logan Gilbert. Both these teams got their aces on the mound, the #1 pitchers on the mound. You know, and the thing about it, Shane Bieber only got 2 more innings played, right? He got only 2 more innings played than Logan Gilbert. But he got more strikeouts, he got less hits, he got less walks, and he got less home runs. And his 2 more innings, he's just pitching way better than Logan Gilbert has. They went against the same competition. You know, in OPS in the last 30 days, the Guardians are just hitting right-hand pitches just a slight better than the Mariners. At .669, it's better than .649. Just a slight lean on the OPS, a slight lean on the pitching advantage, a slight lean on the hitters. I got to take the Guardians on the money line. And that's going to be my best bet, my free pick in that game. All right, y'all, this has been Sports Picks with Big Zay. I really like this slate today, y'all. We know we're going hard all month. Please give my channel a subscribe, man. Y'all go ahead and like. I appreciate every one of my subscribers. I love you all. Man, without y'all, this wouldn't be possible. I'm almost at the big 400 subscribers. I'm almost at 10,000 views for the month. If I'm not mistaken, I checked my YouTube analytics. I had like 9.8K. You know, and I just started doing this channel this month, at the beginning of this month. So I appreciate all y'all. You know, NFL about to start. I'm about to start dropping my NFL videos. When NBA start, I'm gonna drop NBA. I'm thinking about also doing hockey as well. I love hockey. I was grinding for the Avalanche to win this series against the Lightning, even though I had the Lightning a couple games out there. You know, and the Avalanche really showed up for me. I won some money on that game. So I just want to let y'all know that I do every sport. You know, I like every single sport. You know, I'm gonna do a real variety of sports for y'all. You know, I hope that builds my page. I hope that builds my YouTube. But, you know, also put y'all's tickets in the comments, man. Let me know what y'all got for today. You know, I appreciate one. I love y'all, man. God bless y'all. We're gonna hit the books with that Muhammad that Tyson punch today. Y'all hear me? We're gonna break their pockets. Y'all already know we family in the gambling world. This has been Sports Picks with Big Zay. Y'all take care.